Is there anything you'd like to say before we begin today?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's
Yes! The tour bus has landed. Where the hell are we, Paddy?
Heck knows.
The horse end of nowhere. Lovely spot though. Yeah, we've driven about an hour and a half away from our usual place. So it's all new. Nice new location. Looking forward to this one. Next to an old church, manor house. So you never know. Might be in luck. Plenty of scenery in this dank November day. Lovely. Let's rock and roll. Today's tunes is the Ramones from New York, some American punk from the 70s. Let's rock, people. Crap. Total crap, son.
That's crap.
No.
On to the next lad.
Give us me brush back. Well, it's a beautiful day. Look, no coat. Beautiful. The amphibio's hungry, but I just can't feed her on anything here. There's just nothing here. I can't believe this field's so bad. We've gone to a stubble field now, and there's literally nothing here. No signals, nothing. Paddy's toiling away, but nothing yet. Found an old razor earlier on and what looked like an old plumb bob, but apart from that, don't know what to tell you. There it is. I've got it on camera. There you go. It's zoomed right in. You can just see it. Yeah, that is high. Gone.
Don't believe it. So I brought my drone. I've got it down to the local park. And first flight, I heard the camera on and that was great. Flew it up in the air. Didn't know how to control it. Lost it over the houses and landed in someone's back garden. Luckily enough, the camera was still rolling, so I knew roughly where it was, so I could find it.
God, that thing is incredible. It's gone.
It's over there now.
It's flown miles, isn't it?
I can hear it.
Yeah, there it is, up there.
Oh, geez, that's making me dizzy.
That's the best fun we've had so far. Watching a drone.
That's brilliant. Where would I go?
Yeah.
Well, it was a fit. No problem.
Well, we may not have found anything, but yeah, it's quite a nice place to visit. If nothing else, lovely church down there. Unfortunately, we couldn't get onto those fields, but there you go. Well, last week's dig turned out to be utter bunk. There wasn't anything there. The group as a whole, I think the best find was a Robinson's jam jar lid. So we bailed. I mean, it was grim. So hopefully better today. Yay, let's rock. Let's have some punk. Good luck, team. Paddy's got a coin. Paddy's got a coin. Paddy's got a coin. Paddy's got a coin. Shit coin or a good coin?
Nothing on it.
Nothing at all. Yeah. It's a George III.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a George III, people. A crusty one. Good start.
Yep.
Well, we keep finding these things. We've found about 5 of these now. These little moulded lead things, but got no idea what they are. Anyone know? It's like a little purpose stamp of an M or a W. Weird little thing, but we've got loads of them. They just seem to be in this area, so.
Answers on a postcard.
Nice to know what it is.
No, it's not a rock I'm fine.
No. Oh, Pads is happy. He's happy. He is rocking it. He's just found this. Beautiful hammered coin. And we've done some field tests on it. And the signal, people, was really poor. So it just goes to show, you know, sometimes you've got to dig everything. I've just put it in the ground and gone over it with the amphibio and it was ringing at 58, 60. And so far I've been ignoring those kind of signals. But that is a wicked, rockingly great find. Look at that. Edward the first or second, maybe? Wow. That rocks. Well done, Pads. Happy man. You're amazed, aren't you? Absolutely amazed.
You're amazed.
Here he comes. The King Pup of Punk. Hey yo! Where you been, big fella? You missed this. I've just found a George III halfpenny pads, nooks even. Reasonable nick actually, there's a bit of detail there. But that was deep. That was 8-9 inches, I would think. Probably late 1700s, can't quite see. No. Not happy with that. What a spanking day, Pads.
It is spiffing, young man.
It certainly is. Maybe we should do some detecting. Get on, Nickers. Alright, mate. Hey. Oh, like that is it? Oh well. Well, the reason I chose the Ramones is not because I'm a huge fan or anything, but I was just checking out a video on YouTube where there's a panel of old punk rockers and they're all putting their 2 penneth in about the punk scene of the 70s. And Johnny Rotten was there, a little bit worse for wear, giving his full sort of opinions. And the guy from the Ramones, the drummer, Marky Ramone, was sat there quietly taking it all in, and then finally just came out and said, you know, in 1975 in CBGB's, the Ramones invented punk. And that was it, it all exploded from there. It was really funny stuff. So I thought I'd give their music a go. Hope you like it.
Where's the Ramones? This one's called Rockaway Beach.
Let's see if we can find something here today, maybe. Well, it's a stunning day out here. Stunning day. Let's just come over to see what I found. Nothing much, just a really bad spent penny. Probably Victorian or possibly George V. Nothing special. Here we are. Something though. It's quite deep. The amphibio picked it up. Big old buckle. Not too deep. Well, Pads has found a nice little artifact. A barrel top, end of a barrel tap. 18th, possibly 19th century. Broken off. Yeah, that's alright. What up, Paddy?
Start!
Well, Paddy's come up trumps with a little beauty. Look at that. A little bracelet that just hooks on there. That's really nice, isn't it, Pads?
Yeah,
It's got little stones on it. But it's not silver, I think, but it's still nice. It's still a lovely little artifact, that. Probably quite modern, but who cares?
Ah,
A bracelet is a bracelet!
it is a bracelet.
It rocks!
A little bit.
Yeah,
Just double check.
it's alright.
Yeah. Come on, Hallmark. Where are you?
Yeah. Well, what about this for a strange coin? Paddy's just dug us what we think is a George II halfpenny. But we turn it over and there's like silver gilt on it. Surely not a coincidence, is it? I mean, surely someone's painted it with gilt. It's definitely silver gilt. It's not just erosion of, you know, some strange staining in the ground or something. It looks like it's been purposely gilted. So that rocks, because it's very odd. Well done, Paz. Weird. Yeah, good little spot here. Yeah. Look at these really cool mushrooms. Toadstools rather. Amazing. Did you ever see that Star Trek episode, Operation Annihilate? And these things like this were flying through the air and sticking on everyone's back. Oh, cool they are. I've just found a threepenny bit, very unusual for these parts. Well, we've had enough for today. I've just finished with what I think is an 1806 penny. It's spent, George III. But better than nothing. Big coin as they go. You know. So there's Paddy's last few finds. Mega old spoon.
It's an oldie.
Yeah, and mega old 1800s fork. So there's still stuff to be found in this field, so we've done alright. So that's us done for another dig. It's getting cold now.
Yeah, temperature's dropping, isn't it?
Do you want to go home next? No, he's not bothered, he's quite happy.
Best find today. 825 silver, 895 silver.
Silver! Silver!
It is about 40s, isn't it? That period.
Well, I don't, it could be any period, that, I would say. Very hard to judge, isn't it? Just look it up. See if you can find any clues. So it could
I
be
can still
old.
smell the woman off it.
Yeah. Quick shout out to Crazy Cougs in America. He's followed our videos for a long time. Shares them, so we appreciate you, rock brother.
Rock on, Todders! You mad bastard.
Let's do it.